My dear ones, how many times have you felt that your weakness becomes the main obstacle on the way to your goals and happiness? How many times have you felt afraid of life's challenges, doubting your strength and abilities? How often has the fear of new challenges caused us to literally freeze up, unable to move forward in solving our problems? These questions touch the depths of our existence, forcing us to think about the meaning of our stay on Earth and about our inner possibilities. And then the main question arises: how to stop being weak, how to find your strength. Let's find out together. Today I will answer all your questions that you ask me and yourself. You will be able to stop being weak. You will be able to become strong by overcoming your weaknesses and fears. I will give you a step-by-step plan to move forward, become strong and stop being weak. How not to show weakness in everyday life. How not to be afraid of any obstacle. How to realize and accept that everything in this life is not a problem, but only a task to be solved. This requires awareness and self-control. We must learn to accept ourselves as we are and not let our weaknesses define our lives. It is important to realize that weakness is not the end, but an opportunity for growth and improvement. And finally, what is the path to become strong? It is the path of self-knowledge, introspection and self-improvement. We must strive to develop our inner world, to strengthen our spiritual values, and to find deep meaning in life. Only in this way can we gain inner strength and confidence, which will help us to overcome any difficulties and challenges. My friends, let this sermon be a reminder to you that strength lives within each of us. Believe in yourself, strive for the best, do not be afraid to move forward, even if the path seems difficult. Be strong and your actions will shine brighter than any darkness. After all, in each of you is hidden incredible strength, ready to overcome any obstacle. First, in order to become strong, you need to realize your own value and potential. This is very important, believe me. Too often we focus on our shortcomings and mistakes, forgetting that each of us has unique qualities and abilities. Believe in yourself and your strengths. Believe that you are capable of overcoming any challenges and achieving great things. Let me bring you light from the darkness, my friends. In our stress-filled and hectic world, we often lose sight of our own worth. Too often we focus on our shortcomings, forgetting the infinite potential that resides within each of us. Do not let your mistakes and failures determine your destiny, for you are more than just a collection of mistakes. There is an infinite sea of possibilities flowing through you, ready to blossom at the slightest touch of your faith. Believe in yourself, even when dark clouds of doubt surround you, for it is in the most difficult moments that we discover our true strength. Believe that every step you take is toward greatness, and every victory you win is just the beginning of new heights to be conquered. Even when everything seems to be against you, remember that you are the one who is destined to shine as a bright star in the night sky. Believe in your power, in your potential, and you will find that invisible doors of great success are opening before you. Do not be afraid to take the first step in this light, for only in this way will you be able to reach great heights and become who you are truly meant to be. Secondly, don't be afraid to show your vulnerability and be open about your feelings. Showing weakness does not mean being weak. It means being human, being open and sincere. Sometimes it is in our moments of vulnerability that we show our strength, allowing ourselves to be true and authentic. Don't be ashamed to admit your vulnerability and be open in expressing your feelings. Too often we are afraid to show our weaknesses for fear of being judged or unappreciated. However, by allowing ourselves to be vulnerable, we open the door to true strength in front of us. Showing our emotions and hurts is not a sign of weakness, but of sincerity and depth. It is in these moments of true human empathy and compassion that we discover our true strength. Remember, being honest with yourself and others is the first step to freeing yourself from the shackles of lies and self-deception. Allow yourself to be true, even if it means being vulnerable. And you will see how the power of your sincerity will transform your perception of the world and your relationships with others. The third step on the road to strength is to constantly strive for self-improvement, personal growth and development. We will never be able to study all the great heritage that exists in our world. There is always knowledge that we still do not know, do not understand, do not realize. But this knowledge is very abundant and it is always at our disposal. Take it, read it, study it. Never stop at what you have achieved. Always strive for new heights. Constant striving for improvement and development is the key to developing your inner strength and confidence. Learn new things, seek knowledge, develop your skills and abilities. The more you invest in your personal and professional development, the more strength and confidence will come into your life. Remember that every day is an opportunity to get better, and every experience is a lesson that brings you closer to your goal. Don't be afraid of change and challenges. They are your mentors and teachers on the path to strength and wisdom. Sincerely strive for self-improvement, and you will gain undefeatable strength and confidence that will help you overcome any obstacles in your path. And, of course, do not forget the importance of supporting and helping others. A strong person is not someone who does not need help, but someone who is willing to lend a helping hand to others. Greatness and strength are shown not only in accomplishments and successes, but also in kindness and compassion for others. Be open to support and willing to help those who need your help. After all, when you do good and make positive changes in the lives of others, you not only build your own strength and confidence, but also create a better and fairer world around you. Remember that strength is not only shown in actions, but also in the ability to make the world a better place through your acts of kindness and support. For those who need your help, be kind and generous, and you will gain an overwhelming strength that will make your world and the world around you brighter and fairer. To become strong, you need to believe in yourself and your potential, show vulnerability and openness, constantly develop and help others. Remember that fortitude is not measured by physical strength, but our true strength is shown in our ability to overcome challenges and be a support for ourselves and others. Believing in ourselves is the key to unlocking the potential we always have. When we believe in our strength, we are able to reach great heights and overcome any obstacle in our path. May your path to strength be lit with faith, confidence, and inspiration. And remember that there is always God by your side, supporting you on this path. His love and wisdom will be your trusted companions in the struggle for strength and overcoming weaknesses. Trust Him and step forward boldly, knowing that with God all things are possible and you can overcome all challenges and difficulties on the road to strength and success. So, here are 5 steps to become strong and stop being weak. 1. Realizing your own worth and potential is the key to beginning to believe in yourself. Believe that each of us has unique qualities and abilities that make us special. Don't compare yourself to others, but embrace and appreciate your strengths. 2. Showing vulnerability and openness is not a sign of weakness, but of sincerity and humanity. Don't be afraid to share your feelings and mistakes with others. It is in our moments of vulnerability that we show real strength and authenticity. 3. Constantly striving to develop and learn helps us grow as individuals and become stronger. Don't rest on your laurels. Always seek new knowledge and skills, and discover new horizons. The more we learn, the stronger we become as individuals. 4. By being open to support and willing to help others, we not only become stronger ourselves, but also create a supportive environment for others. Remember that true strength is not only found in independence, but also in the ability to help and support those in need. 5. Trust in God and His plan for you. I have a plan for each of you, my faith in you. Know that you always have a higher meaning and purpose in your life, and God is always there, ready to support you on your journey to strength and success. Believe in your strength and know that with God all things are possible. Your God, I am always by your side. Believe in me and together we will overcome all the difficulties of your life.